both?
Not too bad. You're getting by.
Yeah. Getting by, are you? Good.
That's
good.
it, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you look stressed, Harv.
Yeah.
So the reason we got you two on, he's had a go at you already, look. So the reason we got you two on, for those who are watching, for those older people who would remember a double act back in the day, I think 70s, 80s, called Hinge and Bracket. This is the Walsham version. They're like an old married couple. We think they like each other, but we're not 100% sure. We're going to try and get to the bottom of that, actually. So we're going to have a brief chat with you guys, get you to open up a little bit, and then we're going to ask you 3 questions each about each other. All right. So no pressure at all. No pressure at all. So why don't we start with you then, Charlie? Because I know that the other week I sort of kind of grabbed you two as you just before you came to change room, and I just sort of pointed to my watch, and then as soon as I did that, it all kicked off. So what is this thing with timekeeping? Tell us.
Well, I sort of one for being. I like a time to leave and make sure we leave enough time so we get there on time. Well, early, really. And I always say to Harvey, we'll leave at this time so we get there a little bit early. And normally I am waiting till after that time as such. So we are.
So he's late. He's late.
It's always Harvey's fault.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
It's just
the amount of times I've been sitting in the drive.
Well, there's been one time actually in pre-season, I remember. There's a reason Harvey turned up considerably late, and that was because I was just sitting waiting for him to come pick me up because it was his turn to drive, and I'm messaging him saying like, "Where are you?" I must have called him about 6-7 times, and no answer. So I just drove myself. And then I thought, why isn't he picking up his phone? And then obviously he turned up to training 20 minutes late, and he'd fallen asleep. So I don't know if you know about that,
I wasn't. I was 5 minutes late because obviously we've had the quarter of an hour cool off period in the morning in the pre-season training.
I don't know about
that. If you're late, you're late, isn't it? That's right, isn't it, Charlie? If you agree on the time, you agree on the time, didn't you?
Yeah. It's poorly fell asleep, to be honest.
Right, Harv.
Here we go.
Now it's your turn. Right. So I know you two have been working hard together during lockdown, trying to help with your fitness and what have you. And a lot of people say that Charlie's a bit light on his feet, but what's this about when you two had a foot race the other day?
Well, I mean, I don't want to draw conclusions too quickly, but we've had a race, and I mean, I'm sure you can guess who won.
You, obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't have brought it up. Yeah.
No, obviously not. And I think towards there was a ball on the finish line, and we both stuck our foot out, and I seem to remember Charlie ended up on the floor, but I'm not sure if that's common knowledge or not.
It is now.
Yeah,
there's a reason. There's a reason why I lost that race, though. And
he's claiming he's leggy.
I was leggy because we've done the running, but
we've done the same amount.
I was there 20 minutes before Harvey because I'm normally one for turning up early, getting a bit extra in, and
you were
that's
putting your
the reason
boots
why
on.
I've lost there.
So Harvey, you're saying you won.
Yeah.
Charlie, you're saying there's a reason you didn't win.
Yeah.
Because you're a bit leggy.
Just excuses, really. Yeah.
I mean, if we were looking into
just a sign of a poor loser, to be honest.
But if we were looking into in-game speed, I'd take that one.
Well, we'll leave.
But out and out power
open.
and pace, I think. Yeah.
We'll leave that open to the audience. So let's touch on something which I've got to get to the bottom of. I've got to ask a question here because I witnessed this in the change rooms a few weeks ago. Charlie, you were sitting in the dressing room, sitting on the bench there, still doing your boots up. Harvey, you were ready and stood up, went to walk out, and then you stopped, turned around, checked that Charlie wasn't quite ready, and you walked back and waited for him. So you went out and did the warm up together. What is all that about? Is that superstition?
Yeah, a bit, and I think it's just kind of he's a bit scared to walk out by himself sometimes. So I've had to hold his hand a couple of times, and it's just got into habit now, I think.
Is that right, Charlie?
No. I don't really know. Really, it's Harvey's choice. I've never told him to wait.
You may have been tuning in earlier on, and see people have mentioned both your names as up and coming whippersnapper youngsters at the club. And actually, Harvey, your name has been mentioned more than once, as well as sending us a video of the worm of Alan, which I know he's not particularly happy about. But obviously, one of the things that people have been talking about is, and Harvey, you got mentioned earlier on about coming through the under-18s and being sort of one of the best younger players at the club. But I wanted to ask you a question, because you're not even the best player in your house, are you?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think it's kind of the true football fans know who the better player is. It's just there's a bit of background noise. I think that's how I best describe it.
You'd be referring to your sister.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Bless her. Right, guys. Let's get on to these questions. So, first question that comes up.
Timekeeping. There you go. The one word answer, I don't have a clue.
Oh, here we go. That's a bit controversial.
That is a question which I really do not know what to say to.
You're just going to bottle it now as well? He told me loads of answers.
No. Well, we've barely had any training sessions, so.
Oh, what a shit answer!
Sack him, get him off.
I think we should skip that question. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's going to be met with controversy. So, what's the next question, Alf? Pop it up.
I got that question. That's Polo G, Harvey.
Nice. I'd say it's a very good answer, very strong answer.
Polo G, yeah.
Is he right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Good. Right. Okay. So, your turn, Harv. Let's go.
This is a bit of a tricky one. I think it's probably me. I've just noticed him. I've noticed him shaking a bit recently when he's kind of been with me, and I just don't know what the best way to get around it is.
Brilliant answer. Brilliant. Let's go for the next one.
Oh, pace. It's just we've worked that one out very easily. Yeah, didn't have to think about that one.
Good answer. Next one.
Oh, this is I would say. I wouldn't say there's any bad dresses, but I think there's been a couple of dodgy outfits. I think I know
what you're thinking of it.
I think Nursey's purple tracksuit wasn't great.
The Teletubby one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I think it's bold. Honestly, I don't think I'm the biggest fan of Jamie's Boohoo Man tracksuit. It's not a bit of me either.
You're not having that one.
No. It's not in my wardrobe.
So, Charlie, if you were asked that question as well, what would your answer be?
Well, I've seen a very dodgy item of clothing from someone, very questionable. It was Matty Collins in some Primark leggings.
Oh, they were some long johns. Long johns weren't great.
They weren't great at all. Definitely gone from the women's section as well.
Well,
he told me. I think he told me he got them out of his dad's wardrobe, but I didn't know how true that was or not.
I've also got. I don't know if this is dress sense, but Harry Mack turning up to match day in shorts and just his boots and his shin pads in his hand.
Yeah, that was a great choice.
That's very questionable.
Were they the really short shorts, which like he was wore when he was 12 or something? Do you remember? They were the ones, weren't they?
Oh yeah,
the stripes on the bottom.
Trainer socks as well. Yeah.
Trainer socks.
So you two, you've had a little pop at each other. We've got that out of the way. We've had the questions about each other. Here's your platform now. To you're allowed to rip into one other player. Basically, for any reason. You've done Nursey in his Teletubby tracksuit.
Oh,
anything that's happened, been said?
I think I've got one moment that kind of sticks out of my head. I thought it was quite harsh. When Dan Stobart come and trained with us, and he's walked past walked past a group of people, and Nursey's kind of made a comment. He said he thinks that Old Newton are paying him in burgers. Taking to get his way.
Nursey said that.
Yeah, and obviously Dovey chipped in as well. He weren't a fan of him.
Right. Okay. That's that's a bit cutting. Right, Charlie. What about you?
Well,
I have heard you.
I've heard you
quite a few times saying that you feel you should be on free kicks, but
that is well, I did. I remember I did used to think that, but after my free kick in the trainer match, I don't see why I should. But I'm thinking we've got Charlie Glover in there for possibly one of the biggest up and down debuts I think I might have ever seen. Scoring on his debut, great goal. Let's go for an early bar.
He certainly made the headlines, didn't he, that day?
Yeah.
Bless him. Boys, it's been great to have you on. You didn't disappoint.
I've enjoyed it. Oh, Charlie's boyfriend's in there.
That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare.
Boys, it's been great to have you on. You haven't disappointed.
We've enjoyed it.
Keep up having a laugh and falling out with each other.
Always.
All right, and speak to you soon.
Lovely. See you later.
Take care, fellas.